Perry Mason. It's 4:15 in the afternoon, sometime after the close of our last episode. As in the civil court building, Attorney Perry Mason leaves the public phone booth, goes to a closed hearing chamber, is admitted by the uniformed attendant guarding the door. It's a formal, dignified room, crowded with important people at counsel tables. But instead of going forward, Mason stops, studies the room, listens to the drone of polite, assured voices with an unreadable expression. Then his expression changes, as at his own counsel table, his secretary turns, looks at him, smiles brilliantly, and...
You looked as if you wanted to turn around and go back.
Yes, I was tempted. Della, do you care who gets title to this 1.5 foot of real estate we're fighting over?
Your client cares.
Well, we'll get his 1.5 foot of real estate for him. Anything exciting happen while I was out?
Judge Cahill hasn't finished examining the surveyor's deposition. Councilor Buckley coughed 7 times and sneezed twice. Oh, and that good-looking young lawyer that Councilor Milliken just hired.
Who?
That one getting Mr. Milliken a glass of water. He winked at me 3 times.
Oh, some excitement.
What's the matter, Perry?
Oh, when I came back in here, take a look at this room.
Hmm?
What would you guess is the combined income of all these people?
Well, there's Mr. Buckley and you and Mr. Milliken and Councilors Cohn and O'Brien and Judge Cahill and junior clerks and the secretaries, court stenographer, lots and lots.
Mm-hmm. And here we are fighting over 17 7/10 inches of vacant lot.
But Perry, if your client gets title, a lot won't be vacant. He's going to build an office building. And that'll mean jobs for hundreds of... Now, you know how important it is.
In the long run. But, Della, if you were a fly on the wall, do you know what would happen?
They'd hit me with a fly swatter.
They wouldn't have to. You'd be bored to death.
Perry, wait a minute. You phoned Gertie. Kate Beekman decided not to work for us?
I don't know. She hasn't left word yet. Probably means that she won't take the job.
Oh, not necessarily.
Well, I said probably. Della, I'm going to ask you a personal question.
Well, I don't promise to answer.
Well, if you do, don't answer from the standpoint of a legal secretary, but from the standpoint of a lovely, talented young woman. Put yourself in Kate's place.
Okay.
Say that you were given the choice of working in a law office or working as a nightclub entertainer. Which would you choose?
Well, I
Remember, you don't know anything about legal work. You don't know how exciting it can be. Well?
Judge Cahill's ready to start again, Chief.
You haven't answered my question.
Well, no one can answer for Kate.
You're avoiding the question.
No. Oh, I can't talk now. Judge Cahill's looking right at us.
Meanwhile, inside the Beekman apartment, Kate stands by the window in her bedroom, sighs, shakes her head impatiently, then gets her coat and...
I didn't know you were cooking apple pie. Smells good.
Your father likes it.
You should have told me, so I could help.
Oh, you had something to think about. Going out?
Uh-huh. I want to walk for a while. I get restless staying in the house. Don't you?
Sometimes.
Ma? I haven't phoned Mr. Mason yet.
Going to now?
Not yet. I haven't made up my mind. Not quite. Ma, I like Mr. Mason and Miss Street and Gertie, too. I suppose you're right. Maybe I would be smart to work in his office, but... Oh, working in an office...
You won't do it.
Well, it isn't just that I won't do it. I don't know if I can.
Well, nobody says you got to, honey.
That's why it's hard to decide.
You haven't decided. Don't. You don't have to tell Mr. Mason today. Call his office and tell Gertie you'd like to see him again tomorrow.
Talk to him again? Well...
It's an important decision, honey. Just take your time about it.
I hate to be wishy-washy.
Oh, nobody thinks you're wishy-washy. Go ahead and call Gertie.
Okay. Gertie, this is Kate Beekman. Fine, thanks, Gertie. I don't know yet about working in your office. Gertie, could I see Mr. Mason again tomorrow? Any time, that's all right with him. All right. All right, I'll phone and ask you in the morning. Thanks. I'll tell her. Gertie said to tell you hello. She's so nice.
Afraid you'd be restless in the office, honey?
You understand, Ma.
Yeah. But you gotta decide for yourself, honey.
I care what you think, Ma. Ma, would you care if I got a job dancing?
Well, that depends.
Say a job in a nightclub or a musical show? Would you care?
Yeah. But I won't tell you what to do, Kate. You gotta decide for yourself. Where are you going for your walk?
Oh, in the park, I guess.
After what happened?
Oh, nobody will bother me in the daytime. Goodbye, Ma.
Have a nice walk, honey.
But meanwhile, in a car parked half a block away from the Beekman apartment.
How much longer are we gonna wait, Gordy?
Long as it takes.
Oh, Gordy.
All right, quiet him down.
You do it.
Look, I gotta keep watching she don't slip out. Just pat him on the head.
Nice doggy. Oh, Gordy.
Okay, leave him be for now.
But what's gonna happen when Kate Beekman...
I'll fix it.
I can't even leave that animal on a leash.
I said I'll fix it.
If you ask me...
Nobody's asking you.
Nobody's telling me anything either.
Yeah.
I'm getting sick of this, Gordy. Why is Kate Beekman so important?
Because the big fella won't give me the nightclub if Kate don't work for
Why
me.
is she so important to the big fella? You carrying a torch for her?
Kate? She's only a kid.
Then why?
You don't understand because you don't know the setup.
Then tell me so I can understand.
Look, there are two guys, Tony, the big fella and JT. JT is... Well, he's the big fella's right-hand man.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's like the big fella's the president of a bank and JT's the vice president. Got it?
Sure.
All right, now, the big fella wants everything just so. You tell him how something is, that's the way it's gotta be. For instance, say the vice president of the bank tells the president Joe Blow's gonna make his payment of $13.13 next month. Now, the $13 ain't important, but the vice president's word is important. If Joe Blow don't come through with $13.13, it makes the vice president out a liar. You follow me?
Oh. JT told the big fella you were going to get a certain dancer. Now, the dancer isn't important, but JT's where it is. Is that...
Now you understand.
So, it's really JT who...
All you gotta remember is JT's counting on me to keep him from being a liar. And I'm counting on you, Tony.
Yeah, and every time I even look at this dog... You see? Gordy...
Shut up. No, there she is, the red-headed girl.
She's no kid. She's not bad looking.
Yeah. She's starting the other way. Probably heading for the park. Okay, go on, put the leash on the dog. No, wait a minute. Open the glove compartment. There's a box of dog candy.
Dog candy?
Yeah, dog candy. Start feeding it to him. Do what I tell you. Start feeding it to him.
I'm scared to.
Look, you're gonna make friends with him. Go on, feed it to him.
Okay. Here, doggy. Gordy.
All right. Wait till he smells the candy. Wait a minute. There. Now give it to him.
Hey, he's eating it.
Sure, give him another piece.
He's wagging his tail.
Sure. Didn't I say you'd make friends? That's all you gotta do, Tony. And say just what I told you when you see Kate Beekman, and you'll be friends with her. Okay, she's turning in the park. Put a leash on Bowser.
Well, what do you think is going to happen when Tony meets Kate Beekman? And what do you think will happen if Gordy's right and Tony does make friends with Kate? By all means, hear tomorrow's all-important development. It's late afternoon, immediately after the close of our last episode, as Tony Facina opens the back door of Gordon Weber's automobile, snaps a leash on the collar of a small brown and white dog, and then starts in pursuit of Kate Beekman. More of Tony and Kate in a few moments. First, many blocks away, as Perry Mason and his secretary leave the Civil Court building.
Hurry, Della.
Why? Oh, in a hurry to find out if Kate Beekman phoned Gertie.
What? Oh. No. More important, I'm in a hurry now because Counselor Milliken is ready to offer us a settlement.
How do you know?
The look in his eyes. And he'll make a better offer if he has to wait until tomorrow.
Hey, Perry.
Oh, there's Paul Drake.
I see him.
Hey, Perry.
Keep going, Della, round the corner.
But Paul...
Paul will follow us, and I don't want to see Milliken now. Ah, there, now. We've left Milliken behind.
You almost left me behind. And Paul.
Hello, beautiful. What's the big idea, Perry?
We didn't want to see a man.
Me? Just kidding. I know you want to see me.
For about 1 minute, if you have something to report.
We ought to give this a thorough going over, Perry.
Paul.
It's in reference to Ed Beekman's daughter.
Well?
What do you mean, well? Give me time to tell you the whole picture.
Paul, look, Ed is my friend, and I'll do what I can to help his daughter. But I have other things to attend to also. Now.
I'll give it to you fast. 2 of the guys who alibied Gordy Weber are out of town. Chances are Gordy sent them.
Well, at least one.
One called Junior. Be hard to break Junior's story, so I can try to find the other 2, which will be tough without police cooperation. Or I can bear down on Junior.
Can you break his story?
You never know.
Well, what do you think?
I'd say 50-50, if I really go after him.
You'd have to move out into the open.
Which will tip off Gordy.
Which won't matter if I break Junior's story.
Don't do it.
Whatever you say. I think you're right. Even though you have adopted Kate.
No, I haven't adopted her, but I have done about all I can do without adopting her. She's been warned, we've done all we can, and if we keep on interfering, there's a chance we'll stir up real trouble.
Okay, I'll drop it.
No, not at all.
Well, why not? You can keep an eye on her when she comes to work for you.
How did you know she was going to work for us?
Well, Gertie said
Did Kate phone Gertie?
Not that I know of. I saw Gertie early this afternoon. Didn't she take the job?
Not yet. No, see you, Paul.
Hey, wait a minute. How come
Well,
she
ask
said...
Della tomorrow, will you?
I just wanted to know.
I don't want to see Milliken. Come on, Della, let's go.
Meanwhile, as Kate Beekman walks in the park near her home, she notices a smartly dressed young woman coming toward her. And then Kate frowns, puzzled, as she looks at the small brown dog the smartly dressed young woman is leading.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Forgive me for speaking, but the way you looked at my dog.
Why, I thought I'd seen it before.
He wants to make friends.
Hello, little doggy. Can I pet him?
Of course. Oh, well, maybe you can tell me. You live around here?
Why, yes.
I lost the address. I want to find Kate Beekman.
I'm Kate Beekman. You're looking for me?
So you're... Oh, well, I'm Antonia Facina. No wonder the dog looks familiar. You have seen him.
What?
And he isn't mine now. He's yours. I was bringing him to you.
What? Oh, is this...
The dog Gordy Weber almost ran over. Gordy asked me to bring him to you.
Gordy? Why, I don't understand. You can tell Mr. Weber for me that I...
Oh, Kate, isn't that cute? He wants you to pet him. Gordy says...
I don't care what Mr. Weber says, and I won't accept anything from him.
Then you don't like Skipper? Oh, Skipper thinks you're angry with him.
I'm not angry. I just... Oh, come here, little dog. He's just as nice and clean as you can be.
Gordy gave him a bath.
Gordy?
Yes, can you imagine?
No.
Kate, I know you're mad at Gordy, but I haven't done anything to you, and Skipper hasn't hurt you. So won't you listen?
Do you talk about Gordy? You're a friend of his?
Not a close friend. I play piano in a nightclub. Gordy helped me get a job once, so when he told me what happened and asked me to bring Skipper to you, well, I didn't want to intrude, but after what Gordy did for me, well, I owe him a favor.
What did he tell you?
All of it, I guess. About his new nightclub, how he offered you a job in it, and how you were riding in his car when he almost ran over Skipper. Oh, Skipper's cold. Let's walk while we talk.
Why?
Because, Kate, I promised Gordy I'd explain.
There are some things that can't be explained.
All I'm asking is for you to listen. I know things about Gordy that you don't know.
I know everything I need to.
Maybe. But we can all make mistakes.
Yes.
There is something I know. Gordy's shy.
Shy?
Yes, around people like you. It makes him act overbearing at times. And sometimes it makes him do things to show off. Like, well, Gordy's an expert driver. He ever tell you he used to race stock cars?
No.
Well, he did. He can handle a car like a dancer can handle her body. He knew he wasn't going to run over Skipper. He was only showing off. Of course, he was wrong, and he's sorry. We all make mistakes.
Now, wait a minute. You say Gordy went back and found the little dog?
Yeah.
This is the same little dog he almost... He does look the same. I thought he had more white on his coat.
Oh, Skippy's the one. Gordy spent all that night looking for him.
Why did he?
Can't you guess? Gordy knew if he phoned you, you wouldn't talk to him. If he stopped you on the street, you'd turn away.
Oh, and now he thinks...
Honey, all he wants is for you to have Skipper. And for me to tell you the truth.
And?
He just wanted you to hear the truth. Even if you don't believe it. Don't worry, Kate. We'll never see Gordy again.
What?
He's going away.
Well, what about the nightclub?
He's giving it up.
Why?
It's the way he is. What happened what happened between you, it broke him up.
I don't believe it.
Let me tell you something.
I won't listen to any more.
What's the matter, Kate? You afraid? Afraid to hear the truth? Gordy fought his way up from the bottom. And it was a tough fight. But hard as it was, Gordy was never too busy or too broke to give somebody a hand. Now this is Gordy's chance to get someplace. It's the only break the poor little guy ever had. But he's throwing it away. Kicking it out the window because... Well, you're a woman. I don't have to tell you why.
I suppose you want me to call him and...
I don't want you to do anything. Gordy doesn't expect anything. Giving Skipper is his way of saying he's sorry. But since you don't want him, well, we're out of the park now. Come on, Skipper. We'll walk to the corner and grab a taxi. Tough, Skipper. I thought I was finding you a good home, but... Well, those are the breaks, Skipper. You just didn't get them.
Why do you say that?
Well, now I'll have to get rid of them.
Why?
Gordy's going away, and they won't let me keep pets in my apartment.
What'll you do with him?
Oh, give him away. Turn him over to the Animal Society if I can't find any takers. I didn't think I'd have any trouble, but now... Come on, Skippy. Aw, he doesn't want to leave you.
He's a sweet little boy. Aren't you, Skipper? Gordy should have asked me before.
Well, how could he, Kate? Would you speak to him?
No, but...
And besides, he was sure you'd like to have Skipper. You can bet Skipper'd like to have you.
I want him too.
Well, Kate!
He's so cute. I hate to think of you giving him away to just anybody.
Oh, there's something else you ought to say, Kate. It was mighty thoughtful of Gordy to send him to you. It's up to you, honey, but you might tell him thanks. Oh, I don't mean personally. You just phone and say thanks and goodbye. His train leaves in a couple of hours. But that's up to you, honey. If you think the guy has earned it, thank you. Well, it's up to you. I'll tell you goodbye, Kate. You too, Skipper. Oh, well, look, Katie loves you best already. Goodbye, Skipper. Bye, Kate.
Kate Beekman refused Gordy's offer of a job because she felt that Gordy is cruel. Now Gordy is doing his clever best to change Kate's mind. What do you think will happen now? You'll join us tomorrow, won't you? It's late afternoon, a few minutes after the close of our last episode, as Audrey Beekman hears someone at her front door, goes curiously to see.
Who is it? Kay?
I've got my key, Ma.
What were you laughing at? Well.
Hello, Ma. This is Skipper. Skipper, this is Ma.
Well, I'm glad to know you, Skipper.
Look at him wag his tail. He's glad to know you, too.
He doesn't have much to say.
Mind your manners. Skippy. That's better. Oh, Ma, isn't he cute?
Mm-hmm. Whose is he?
Oh, Ma, he likes you. He's wagging his tail. You want to take your leash off, Skipper? He's just as clean as he can be and very well behaved, aren't you, Skippy? See? He only speaks when he's spoken to. Oh, he usually just speaks when he's spoken to.
Oh, he is cute. Oh, watch him, Kate.
Well, he's exploring.
In the kitchen, I put ground meat down on the chair when I heard you.
Oh, Skipper. No.
Grab it, Katie. Oh, honey, take it off the chair
Look,
before...
Ma. He stopped when I told him.
Yeah, but all the same...
Oh, he is well trained.
Just the same, I'm going to move temptation out of his way.
Kate. I see him. He's sitting up. Sitting up and begging. Oh, look.
Oh, that isn't the cutest thing. Sitting up like a little soldier. Oh, he's a good little dog.
Oh, you're going to give him some?
Just a bite. Here, Skippy. Look, he likes it.
See how polite. He says thank you.
No, that's all, mister. I've got to feed a family. Where'd you get him, Kay?
Somebody gave him to me.
Who?
Well, somebody you don't know, Ma.
Well, is it a secret?
In a way. Does it matter, Ma? We'll keep him, won't we? Can't we keep him, Ma?
Now, wait a minute, honey. Not so fast.
He is clean and well-trained and smart. He's real smart.
Well, we'll have to think about it, honey. Your father...
Pa likes dogs. And he'll like Skipper. You wait and see.
Aw.
He's rolling over.
Showing off. Knows we're talking about it. You see what he's looking at?
Mm-hmm. The ground meat.
Won't do him any good.
Maybe he's thirsty. I'll give him a bowl of milk.
Oh, not milk, honey. I need it all for the pudding.
Okay. I'll give him some water.
You know something, honey? He really is awfully cute.
You like him, don't you, Ma?
Oh, sure, honey. Oh, he was thirsty.
Can we keep him? Ma?
Well, I guess we can figure out a way. If it's all right with your father.
Oh, it won't be any trouble. He can sleep on the back stoop. There's nothing to figure out.
Except the price of ground meat.
Oh.
Oh, don't worry. We can afford it. Your pa has his raise.
Ma, I'll be starting to work. Right away, Ma.
For Mr. Mason?
Well, maybe. I could make more if I had a job dancing. I could make enough money so we could save.
I thought so. Don't start thinking like that.
What?
You get a job where you'll learn something and be safe. If you don't make so much money, well, you let Ed and me worry about it.
All right, Ma. Only, well, if I got a job making a lot of money, I could go back to school quicker.
Mm-hmm.
And if I could help you and Pa, are you mad because I want to help?
Mad? Oh, Katie.
Oh, Skipper's looking at the meat again. Well, at least I can take care of him.
Where are you going?
Down to the corner. I'll get some dog food. He knows what I said. Oh, will it be okay if I ask Mr. Heppelman to put it on our bill?
Oh, sure.
Oh, thanks, Ma. As soon as I start work, I'll buy his food myself.
Kate. Okay, baby. You buy his food, but please, don't be in a hurry.
About Mr. Mason's job?
Any job. And, Kate, that job with Mr. Mason, well, don't turn it down in a hurry because you think it won't pay enough. And don't worry about Skipper. I'm glad you got him.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He'll be company for me. Such a mysterious little dog.
Ma.
Now, I didn't ask you where he came from. I never look a gift dog in the mouth. And besides, I like him. So, thank your mysterious friend from me.
Oh, gosh, I didn't even thank him.
Well, it's not very good manners. Go ahead, use the phone.
Oh, well, maybe later, I guess.
You mean, you want a phone from the corner so your mother won't hear?
Ma, you aren't hurt or worried, are you? Because this is a secret?
Hurt? No, I guess not. Although when you were little, well, you aren't little anymore. And as for being bothered, no, not as long as you say it's all right.
It is, Ma. Really, I'll tell you all about it sometime, but it is okay.
You sure, honey?
Sure. I'll be back in a minute, Ma.
Meanwhile, many blocks away in Gordy Weber's apartment.
Tony. Well, how'd you come out? Did Kate...
Yeah, she took the dog, Gordy.
Oh, good. She liked it, huh?
Very much. You want to fix me a drink, honey?
Yeah, fix it yourself. I knew she'd like it. Kate's the kind of girl who likes dogs.
Yeah. She's pretty. Do you think she's pretty?
Sure. Sweet kid. Kind of a kid who falls for dogs and sob stories. You told Kate the story just the way I lined it out for you, didn't you?
Gordy.
Yeah.
Buy me a dog.
What?
Will you? Honest, I never knew how cute they are.
Tony, will
Well,
you...
it wouldn't hurt you sometime.
I'm trying to find out something. You give me this business
Okay,
about...
Gordy, I'll report. I gave her the dog, told her what you said to tell her. And that's all.
Well, was she glad, happy about it? She gonna phone me?
How do I know?
How do you... What's got into you, Tony?
I'll tell you what. You're putting something over.
Sure.
On me.
Such as?
Saying we don't get the nightclub if she doesn't work for you. Saying JT is going to be burned up if... Maybe that's her.
Yeah, it's got to be, Tony. It's got to be. And I got to play this right. Hello?
Mr. Weber, this is...
Yeah, Kate? Ah, Kate, thanks for calling.
I want to say thank you for Skippy.
Well, you're welcome. But I'm the one to say thanks. Thanks for giving me a chance to say goodbye.
Then you're really leaving. Miss Facina said that...
Yeah, I'm going. Kate, I didn't try to see you myself. I won't try to now either. I know how you feel, but... I guess I can't ever square it with you. But I tried to make it up a little bit. I hope you like Skippy.
I do.
He's some dog, huh? Well, my train leaves in
Ask
an
her
hour.
about the job.
Shut up, will you? Shut up. My bags are all packed. Look, Kate, I swore I wouldn't ask you, but now I'm talking to you. Would you come see me off?
Why?
Look, I'll understand if you don't want to, but it'll mean a lot to me, Kate. You know, it'll be okay. There's thousands of people in Grand Terminal. I'll be saying goodbye to a lot of things, Kate, but now one of those people will be saying goodbye to me. Look, take a minute to wish me Godspeed, huh?
All right.
I'll be waiting in front of the information booth. I won't tell you goodbye now. I'll see you, Katie. You're putting something over, huh? Lying about JT, huh? Look on the desk.
Huh?
Look on the desk.
Train tickets. Train tickets?
Yeah, train tickets. And look at this.
Suitcases.
Oh, pick one up. Go ahead, pick one up.
Hey, what have you got in here?
I'll show you what's in them. These drawers are empty. The closet's empty.
You packed your clothes?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I meant every word I said to you. Tony, Kate Beekman's going to take that job or I'm going to take the train.
Gordy.
This is for keeps, Tony. Now call downstairs and get me a cab.
What do you think is going to happen when Kate meets Gordy? We're going to learn whether or not Gordy takes that train. We'll learn tomorrow, so by all means join us, won't you? It's 6 p.m. as Kate Beekman, on her way to meet Gordy Weber at Grand Terminal Station, leaves her home, walks to the subway station, goes downstairs and through the turnstile.
Oh, Officer McInerney. Jay McInerney.
Oh, hello, Kate.
I'm very fine, thank you. Could I ask you something, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you angry with me?
Me? Angry at you?
Because I didn't stay in the lighted part of the park, like you said. I said I was wrong, Officer McInerney. I know that men would never have bothered me if
Kate, I wasn't mad at you.
Then why didn't you speak to me? I saw you last night, and you saw me. I know you did. And this afternoon. But you didn't speak. Why didn't you?
Well, here's your train, Kate.
There'll be another one, and I've plenty of time for an answer. It hurts me when my friends don't speak.
Why, I wouldn't hurt you for anything in this wide, wide world, Kate Beekman.
Oh. You didn't speak to me.
Well, I wasn't sure you wanted me to. I didn't want to remind you of that fellow.
You couldn't remind me of him? Why, you just couldn't.
Well, then I'll mend my ways and mind my manners and speak at all times hereafter.
But see that you do, sir.
That's a promise, Sergeant.
Now, can I ask you another question?
Well, now, I don't know. Your questions kind of knock a man off his feet. But I'll take a chance.
You're a brave man, sir.
Anyhow, curious. Well?
Well, it's about Skipper. I've got a little white and brown dog.
Well, now, when'd you get him?
Today. Oh, he's the cutest thing, Jay. Mr. McInerney.
Why don't you call
I've never had a dog. Isn't he supposed to have a collar and a tag?
Yes, ma'am. And rabies shots, and he's got to be registered.
Oh, dear. Oh, he's such a sweet little dog. Well, I suppose I'll have to do it. But could you tell me where I should take him to?
I was about to make a suggestion, with your permission. I've owned several pups myself, so I know where to go and what to do. So I was thinking, if it's okay with you and your folks, of course, I was thinking I've got the morning off tomorrow, and if you like, I'd be more than happy to take Mr. Skipper for his collar and tag and shots.
Oh, would you?
I was also thinking that if you're interested in learning where to take him yourself in case you get another dog, you understand?
I could go with you.
I was about to suggest it in case you're interested. In fact, how about we, that is you and me, not Skipper, go and have a cup of hot chocolate now?
Oh.
No?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, no offense. I thought if you had time.
Well, I do have to take the next train. I'm going to say goodbye to the man who gave me Skipper.
Oh? Fella I know?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, it was nice of him to give you the dog, and you're telling him goodbye, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you'd better scoot here. Your subway's in.
I'd rather go have hot chocolate with you, but he's leaving from Grand Terminal Station. There's nobody else to tell him goodbye. But it's such a lonely feeling when you go away and there's nobody to say goodbye. I'd better go. I'll see you tomorrow, huh?
Yes. It's lonely saying goodbye in any station. Or any time to that sweet girl. Look at you, Jay McInerney, mooning like a sick calf. Anyhow, I'm glad she's telling the fella goodbye.
As you know, the fellow is Gordy Weber. And you also know Gordy hopes his meeting with Kate will not result in a goodbye. Gordy was lucky when he chose Grand Terminal to make his final bid for Kate's sympathy. The vast, impersonal place makes one alone feel more alone. Creates the illusion of friendship when acquaintances meet.
Capital Limited, now loading at gate 13. Capital Limited, now
Kate?
loading at gate 13.
Kate! Hello, Kate.
Hello, Mr. Weber.
Well, I was scared you'd change your mind. Well, I'm glad you came down to see me off. Would you like a drink? Hot chocolate.
That's the second offer. You don't really want any, do you?
Well, I wouldn't kid you, Kate. I'm not much of a hot chocolate man, but if you'd like some...
No, thanks.
Well, then let's sit down, huh? My train leaves from gate 9. Sit down, Kate.
When does it leave?
Oh, in a few minutes. Let's not... Oh, how's Skipper?
Oh, he's fine. He's the cutest thing.
Yeah, he's a nice little dog.
Mr. Weber.
Look, Kate, I'm walking through that gate in a few minutes. These last few minutes, call me Gordy, huh?
All right, Gordy.
Now tell me about Skipper.
Why, he seems happy. He seems to like me.
Sure. Oh, I didn't have time to get him a tag and all, but you
Oh,
can...
that's all right. I'll do it.
Oh, he can do tricks, Kate. Wait till you see him sit up and beg and he'll roll over and... Nah, I don't want to talk about Skipper. You know what I want to say. Kate, I don't know what I did, but...
Gordy.
Look, please, listen, will you? I'm going away now. It's important to get things straight when you go away, you know? Or maybe you don't. But going away makes you feel like...
Yes, I know. When I went away to school and Mother and I said goodbye to Sis and Timmy.
Oh, your brother and sister?
Capital Limited.
Oh, is that your train?
No, I got a few minutes, and then the wide open spaces.
Where are you going?
Oh, out west for a while. This spring I'll probably hook up with a carny.
What?
Carnival. I did a couple of years with one. Step right up, ladies and gentlemen. See the fabulous dancing mice. Yeah, some life.
Why are you leaving, Gordy?
Oh, I don't know.
The girl who brought me Skipper.
Tony? Nice girl.
She says you're just giving up the nightclub.
Uh-huh.
Why, Gordy? Tony says it's your big chance.
Yeah, it's a chance.
Well, then, why not fight for it?
What's the use?
Gordy, everybody wants things.
Yeah, I used to think so. I wanted that club. You bet I wanted it. I wanted it, Kate, like your folks want your whole family together, like you want dancing. Kate, I want to tell you something. No matter what you think, all I ever wanted for you was what you wanted. That's why I offered you a job. I told myself I wouldn't mention that.
But I don't understand. Why don't you want the nightclub anymore?
I don't want what I thought I did.
No? Oh, a person doesn't really change, Gordy, if he really wants something.
You still want the things you wanted?
Of course.
Well, Oh, I guess you got a job that'll give them to you, huh?
I have got a job. Mr. Mason offered me a job in his office.
And you type?
No.
Well, how can you make enough out of an office job? Oh, I forgot. Mason's a very good friend of your family. Yeah, I forgot.
You mean he'll pay me more than I'm worth just because... He wouldn't do that.
Well, no, I guess he wouldn't.
And even if he did, you did.
I what?
You offered me $100 a week to dance in your nightclub. I'm not worth $100 a week. What is it?
What, Kate? You didn't even start to read that contract. I offered you $100 per if you could dance good enough.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll tell you frankly, honey, I couldn't pay you a nickel if Helen didn't say it's okay. You see, Helen's my freelance dance director. Helen's strictly the boss of entertainment.
Oh, I thought... no, I didn't understand.
Yeah, I'm beginning to understand a lot of things. Kate, you had me all wrong from the start. I won't try to kid you. There's hundreds of dancers. Plenty of them would fit in. I offered you a chance because you need a break, but I was only offering you a chance. Well, little things like that, they change your whole life. Or do they? Yeah, I wonder if it's too late. It isn't too late for me to get the club back, but I wonder... Kate, listen to me. You coming here to see me, maybe it's the luckiest thing that ever happened. The luckiest thing for both of us. Because I got something to tell you. Well, that is, if you listen, if you're interested.
Well, yes, of course I'm interested.
Well, then listen to me, Kate. I'm going to tell you something you never dreamed of.
Well, just what do you think Gordy will tell Kate Beekman? Well, as you can guess, Gordy's sharp, ruthless brain is working as never before in his life. Gordy is playing for stakes Kate doesn't dream of. What do you think he's going to say? Be sure to hear tomorrow's important and surprising development.